Before we jump into today's episode, I want to extend an invite to you. If you're looking to add more money and more abundance into your life, then I welcome you to join me in our newest program called Manifest More Moolah. For more details, go to www.manifestationandmoney.com. It is an 8-week program designed to bring you more money and more abundance into your life. Without further ado, here is our episode for today.
Welcome to the Manifestation and Money podcast, where we bridge the worlds of the taboo topic of money with the woo-woo world of manifestation. We're your hosts, Chris and Jenni Schulz.
We're not just about dollars and cents around here. We're all about lifestyle design. You can be working towards financial independence while still living a life you love today.
Get ready for insightful conversations with guests who have embraced the FIRE movement by achieving financial independence and retiring early, as well as entrepreneurs and individuals who defied the norm and have paved their own way to a life they love.
Together, we'll explore the powerful connection between mindset, financial freedom, and living a purposeful life. And of course, we'll be sharing our own journey to how we carved our path to a 7-figure net worth before hitting the big 4-0. Are you ready to ignite your financial future? Then let's dive right in.
Welcome to the Manifestation and Money podcast, where your journey to financial independence and the life you love begins now.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Manifestation and Money podcast, the show where we dive into those taboo topics of manifestation, money, and ideally creating a life you love. I'm your host, Jenni Schulz, and I am so excited to wrap up 2024 and kick off the new year with you. I am setting the intention right here, right now, that 2025 is the year that you manifest your dream life. So today we're talking about the power of setting a clear vision and actionable goals. And if you ever feel stuck or unsure how to move forward towards your dreams, this episode is for you. So grab a notebook and your favorite drink and let's dive in. Let's start with vision. Why is vision so important? I like to think of vision as your internal GPS. Without it, you're wandering aimlessly, hoping that you'll stumble upon your destination. But with a clear vision, you'll know exactly where you're headed and can map out the best way to get there. When you're clear about what you want, the universe can work with you. You align your energy with your desires and the opportunities start to appear. But here's the thing, clarity is key. Vague dreams lead to vague results. Vague goals lead to vague results. Vague manifestations lead to vague results. I think you get the point. So take a moment and ask yourself, maybe even write this down so that you can go back at the end of this episode and really dig into this question. What does my dream life look like in 2025? And be specific. Think about your career, relationships, finances, health, and personal growth. What do you want to create in each area? It's your life, so you be very specific about what you want. And once you have your vision, then we can talk about goals. So goals are the actionable steps that bring your vision to life. Without them, your vision pretty much remains a dream. I'm going to share some of my favorite ways to set goals. So first of all, you have to break down the vision into different areas. So say, let's look at finances. Get specific about breaking down your vision in finances. What is one specific thing that I want to achieve this year? And for example, it might be, I want to save $10,000 by December 2025. You've probably heard of SMART goals. So SMART goals are an acronym that is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So that's SMART. So we're going to try to make our goals SMART goals. So instead of saying, I want more money, but that doesn't really give you what? You want 10 cents, $20. So this is where you want to get specific. So in the goal part of trying to achieve that $10,000, you could say, I want to earn an extra $1,000 per month by freelancing. And I feel like I need to segue here. If you're stuck on ways that you can generate an extra $1,000 a month, go download my money idea guide. I will drop a clickable link for you in the show notes because I promise money-making opportunities are all around you. Okay. So we're going to break down our vision. We're going to come up with SMART goals, which again was specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. And then we're going to chunk it down. So big goals can feel overwhelming. Break them into smaller steps. Us humans, if we have a big goal in front of us, it's going to feel too big and we're not going to take action. And that is the opposite of what we want when we are working towards our goals. So take your big goals and break them down into smaller pieces. So if you're wanting to create the extra $1,000 a month, start with maybe $100 a month and build it up from there. If you're thinking in your head, $1,000 isn't enough, maybe still start with that $1,000 a month and then build from there. There's a quote from Matthew Kelly that I like that says, most people overestimate what they can do in a day and underestimate what they can do in a month. We overestimate what we can do in a year and underestimate what we can accomplish in a decade. We want to make it simple for you to keep yourself in action, moving forward towards your big vision. All of the little steps are eventually going to turn into something bigger. Like for me, my baby step goal on this podcast was to consistently release one episode a week. And when I focus on finding just one inspiring guest or topic a week, that feels fun and doable. And when I step back now and look at the podcast as a whole, that little bite-sized task has turned into an active podcast with almost 70 episodes. And that feels fulfilling. And that also feels noticeable. So even if these little bite-sized tasks that you are doing now don't feel like very much, combined together, if you're taking action daily, weekly towards that big thing that you want, it is going to get noticeable. Chunk it down into bite-sized tasks and it'll keep that forward momentum for you. And I think it is key to remember here, I'm always talking about pivoting, but allow yourself to stay flexible. Life happens and that's okay. So if you need to pivot, do so. Adjust your goals as needed, but just stay aligned with your big vision of what you want. Now, one of my most favorite and I think extremely powerful tool that I like to use is a vision board. A vision board allows you to stay connected with your vision in a tactile form. So they can also be called goal posters, dream boards. And if you haven't made one yet, I find the start of the year is the perfect time to make a vision board. So gather images and words and symbols that represent your goals and dreams that you want, glue them onto a poster board, or compile them on a digital app and place them where you'll see them every day. And it is kind of key here to mention that it's not just about looking at your vision board. It's about feeling it. You want to connect with it. So spend a few minutes each day visualizing your dream life that you want. See yourself living it, feel the joy, the excitement, and gratitude. And this isn't just daydreaming. This is aligning your energy with your desires. And this creates momentum to keep you moving forward to what you want. And if you, on your terms, don't get around to making a vision board, but you want to, I invite you to join me in a Zoom room in February for an online vision board workshop. There is something very powerful about sharing the same space with others who are dreaming big. It is a paid workshop, but if you use the promo code DREAM at checkout, then you can get a seat just for $1. And why am I doing that? Because I love my podcast listeners and I'd love to hang out with you in a Zoom room. So in February, if you want to create a vision board and you haven't gotten around to doing it yourself, feel free to join us in the Zoom room for that workshop. I will drop the link in the comments. So now let's talk about action. That big piece that moves us towards our goals. Manifestation isn't just about setting intentions. You have to take action too. Inspired action is the bridge between your vision and reality. It is you saying yes to the things that you want. If you're not taking action towards what you want, then technically you're telling the universe that you don't actually want it, right? Action is that piece that is showing up for yourself, propelling you to what you want. Ask yourself, what is one small step I can take today towards my dream? For example, if your goal is to start a business, then you could research your market, reach out to someone doing the thing you want to do, or create a business plan. If you're wanting better health, why don't you schedule a workout, download an accountability app, or plan a healthy meal? The key is consistency. Small steps taken consistently lead to massive results over time. Let's keep that momentum going. And as you work towards your goals, I want you to take time to reflect and practice gratitude. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small they feel. Gratitude raises your vibration and keeps you aligned with abundance. And when we operate from a feel-good place, our vibrations are high. Our energy is also typically higher. And I think that it is easier to say yes to the action pieces that we need to say yes to move forwards to what we want when we are in that state of higher vibration and gratitude. Each week, check in and ask yourself, what progress have I made? What lessons have I learned? What am I grateful for right now? And reflection keeps you motivated and helps you adjust your path as needed. Look for the common themes, stumbling blocks, or excuses that are popping up that could derail you. And look at it with a curious, non-judgmental eye and see if there are systems that you might need to put into place to set you up for success. Maybe you need an accountability partner or a mentor. And know that it is normal and perfectly okay to ask for help or support as you move forward. Allow yourself that freedom and flexibility to have the support that you need. As I wrap up today's episode, remember this: your vision is your compass, and your goals are the steps that bring it to life. 2025 is your year to create magic, and it all starts with clarity and action. I personally always like to come up with a theme for my year, and if you joined me for my New Year's episode last year, you might recall that I also like it to rhyme. So I'm still settling on my theme for 2025, but I think it's going to be some spin of come alive in 2025, or we will thrive in 2025. If you have any other suggestions that feel expansive and rhyme with 2025, I'd love to hear them. Send me a message on Instagram at Manifestation and Money Podcast. And if you love this episode, please share it with a friend who is ready to manifest their dream life. Your support means the world to me. I look forward to playing in this space with you in 2025. Let's make this year memorable. And until next time, cheers to creating a life you love. I'll see you next week. Thank you for listening to the Manifestation and Money Podcast. If you're looking for ways to manifest more money and more abundance in your life, I invite you to join me in the Manifest More Moolah program. It would be you, me, and a small group of other equally cool humans meeting weekly in a Zoom room, exploring different ways to manifest more money and more abundance into your life. For more details, visit www.manifestationandmoney.com. Thank you for listening to the Manifestation of Money podcast. I truly, truly appreciate all of you for listening. Cheers to creating a life you love and the income streams to support it.